Joni, isn't it good here to be with our style pro, Matt Beecher, of Matt Beecher Building?
Always.
And you know, it's nice to be in a spec home and find out that it's sold. And this house is sold. And Matt, you're finishing up for your new home buyer. And I bet they loved all the specifications that had been done here.
They were a little overwhelmed to start with, but we gave them a good base that they could start choosing from. And they just made a few changes to make it their own.
Spec homes are great for the potential buyer because you can walk through them.
Lots of ideas.
Yeah, and get lots of ideas started. And where are some of your other spec homes?
We have one that's actually directly across the street from here that we're going to start this week here in Diamond Ridge. And then we have another one that we're going to start here in the next week or so in the Center Grove area in Persimmon Woods.
But we'll have to come back and see those
Well,
too.
of course we will.
Yeah, well, I think that your person who started the specification process on this home really did a nice job. I like the richness of sort of like a smoky gray black influence with your granite and your tiles and your floor. Do you like this floor, Joni? It's beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, who does a lot of, the interior finishes for your homes? Do you have a lot of input on that?
I have some input, but I'm not going to take the credit. I'll give it to the ladies in the office that we have.
Okay.
They do a fantastic job with getting the detail down so there aren't questions when we put it in.
And no surprises.
Yes.
So then when the builder comes in, so let's say the builder who bought this house, do they continue working and finishing out the specifications or make slight changes with that person in your office?
They would make slight changes. We would go through it with them, make sure they understand what's going to go in. And then if there's something to make it their own that they want to change, they would work with them to try to get those selections changed.
So even a spec home can become your own personal style.
This home nestled in Diamond Ridge. It's in Franklin Township. But I have a question. How did you know when it's a right fit? Like the client comes to you and you're going to be with this person for quite a while. How do you determine that?
You're right. It's going to be a long time. It's not a 2-week process. So you've got to make sure that personalities match, that you feel good with the person, because it's a long-term affair that you're going to be dealing with this person day in and day out, picking things out together. Personalities are a big thing, and if they're not going to work, then you need to start looking for the next builder that your personality works with.
Well, and you want to have fun with the whole process. If you can't have fun, don't do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And what was it we were talking earlier? You said you want people to have happy memories when they're in the home, years to come.
Yes. Yeah, I don't want somebody going through and they didn't really want something, but we needed to do it a certain way. And then they're 6 years down the road, they have a Christmas party, and they're still telling people, well, I didn't really want this, but I had to have it
But
because
that Matt Beecher made me do it.
That's
That doesn't happen with you, I can tell, because you network and you talk to people.
We try to, yes, absolutely.
So what would you say is, in a nutshell, your philosophy for building and, when you meet a new client?
Have fun, make it a great experience, and listen to what they have to say, because they're going to live there, not you. And that's the big thing that we need to do.
Well, that's kind of like we just did here.
Exactly.
Listen, have fun, and they're going to live with it, not you. You're going to live with what we're talking about. We're going to live with the outcome. So this has been fun, right?
And Matt, I know you've got a few spec homes too that you're also doing in this general area. Can people go to your website and find out more about that?
Absolutely. Go to the website, mattbeecherbuilders.com, and you can either email us, call us. We'll be glad to answer whatever questions to help.
Okay, thanks. Well, I feel right at home right here.
So do I.